Good morning. I now call the Thursday, August 7th Physical Resources Committee to order. I trust you've had an opportunity to read the minutes of June 5th, 2025. If so, I'd entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
So moved.
Support.
Moved by Blanco, supported by Tillotson. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Okay, we've approved the minutes of June 5th. Moving on to finance reports.
You will find the various capital funds within your packet, starting with the Building and Site Division of the Capital Fund. You will see that you have various projects open with a few closed projects. And as you can see on your agenda, we will actually be requesting a couple projects to close later in the meeting. Your balance for future projects is just over $1.4 million. Moving on to your Capital Fund Marie Spear Campus Division. Again, you have a few projects open, including in the insurance claim from the roof leak last winter, as well as the infrastructure grant through MDHHS. And then you have your MSC detention roof replacement. The insurance claim, as we actually discussed in accounts payable this morning, we believe has been fully expended. So we will bring that forward to you next month for request for closure. But your balance available for future projects in the MSC division is just over 113,000. Moving on to your capital contingency division, you can see projects that have been moved or projected for that division, including some of the furniture for this building, the LED lighting project, and the juvenile justice infrastructure, the county's portion. And again, you have just over $8.1 million in that division. Moving to the capital fund of the sheriff's division, you can see that we have purchased various vehicles. You will also see that we have an overage of $19,680 in that division. We do believe that that will right itself at the end of the year because we have some that $52,000 left for upfitting. We don't believe we'll be expending all of that. And last but not least, we have the Tecumseh product site of the capital fund, and you will see that we have expenses, random landscape, things of that nature. And you have a balance of $12,634 in that division. I will attempt to answer any questions should you have them.
Any questions of Shannon? Mr. Tillotson.
One account, we have 8 million, a little over 8 million, some
That-
change.
You have 8.1 million in the contingency division of your capital fund.
And part of that is money designated for youth center, whatever.
That most of what we're utilizing for the youth center is actually ARPA funds and and some money from the LDA as well.
That is part of our performance. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Any additional questions? Hearing none, seeing none, we'll move on to building and grounds.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm just going to cover some highlights from the report that you have in front of you. At the jail facility, the roof replacement has been completed. We're just waiting on the final paperwork, so we'll be closing that out at the next PR meeting. The kitchen equipment that we have purchased from the ARPA funds last year, some of that has been installed, a new ice machine and a new steam kettle installation has taken place. Repairs have been made to the AC unit in this building. It was down for a few days, unfortunately, during some of the hotter days. But we did find out what was wrong with that and got that repaired. The Verigy LED lighting upgrade has been completed, and we'll be requesting to close that a little later on in the meeting. At the Human Services Building, repairs have been made to the chiller. Again, during, of course, the hottest part of the summer, but the repairs have been made. We also made some repairs to the freight elevator. At Marie Spear Campus, the detention expansion project is ongoing, on schedule. Yeah, things are really starting to come together now, and it's looking great out there. At the existing detention building, the roof has also been replaced on that. Same as with the jail, we're just waiting on the final documentation and invoicing, and we're hoping to have that closed at the next PR meeting as well. We've had all of the generators load bank tested in the last month so that we know that they're capable of performing the way that they should be in case of any kind of emergency. And that pretty much covers it.
Any questions of building and grounds? Hearing none, seeing none, we have a couple of requests for us. Request B, close project CPBS 2407.
That's correct. That is the Verigy lighting upgrade that Mr. Benowinzi just discussed. There was no overage in that project, so there's no remaining funds for that. It was expensed completely, and so the request is to close the Verigy lighting upgrade.
So move.
Support.
Motion by Tillotson, supported by Commissioner Blanco. Any discussion? Hearing none, seeing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Right, we move along to request C, close project BS 2502.
This project was the restructuring of the Emergency Operations Center, or the EOC, which was included in your capital plan. There is a remaining funds of just over $2,000 in that project, but the request before you is to close that project.
So moved.
Support.
Motion by Commissioner Blanco, supported by Commissioner Tillotson. Any discussion? Hearing none, seeing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, request D, HSB seal coating.
So this is part of your 2025 capital improvement plan. And again, that 35,000 was budgeted to crack, fill, seal, and stripe the HSB lots. And the request before you is to accept the KMB proposal in the amount of $32,503.
So moved.
Support.
Motion by Commissioner Blanco, supported by Commissioner Tillotson. Any discussion? Hearing none, seeing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Administrator Murphy.
I just want to point out that that is a recommendation to Personnel Ways and Means because it's coming out of the building, the Human Services Building Fund.
Thank you so much for the clarification, Administrator Murphy. Moving along, item E, 2025 capital plan update.
So we had a couple projects this year that we were unable to complete, both in the building and site division and the Marie Spear campus division of the capital fund. On the building and site, you will see that you had the annex curb parking lot replacement. Due to some things that we're anticipating work on that road, we're going to move that out into, we would like to move that out anyways into 2026 and add that from 2025 to the 2026 capital plan, which I'll be bringing before you next month in September. Similarly, in the Marie Spear campus division for 2025, we had some building exterior mortar caulk and seal for the existing detention facility. Due to the current expansion project, we can't actually fully access that building. So again, we would like to take that from the 2025 capital improvement plan and move that to the 2026 capital improvement plan. Again, I'll be bringing both of those to you, and you'll be seeing those again next month. I just wanted to let you know that those are being moved from 2025 to 2026 due to the inability to complete the projects.
Any questions of Shannon? Hearing none, seeing none. On to the Drain Commission.
Good morning. Morning. Just to give you a little update on the operations of the Drain Commission on our sanitary sewer and water systems. We did have one of the two pumps go down in the Lake Arrowhead water system. That's over on Occidental Highway in Raisin Township. So we're scheduling to get that replaced. And most of our sanitary sewer crews are currently working on preventative maintenance projects. Plus they're busy with, we have a lot of seasonal lake residents in their places right now, and things are really busy on that front. Our drain maintenance crews are focused on non-agricultural storm drains maintenance right now. That's like drains and subdivisions and so forth, doing detention basin upkeep and et cetera. We are currently working on 2 open ditches that we have access to. One's in Riga Township and one in Medina Township. And wheat harvest has opened up access to more drains, so we're going to be able to bridge across into fall nicely there. And one other big item is we held a board of determination for the Burns drain in Franklin Township on Tuesday. That did pass, so we're going to have a pretty significant infrastructure project there in the coming years. It's primarily an agricultural drain, but it's covers a large area, so it's going to be a pretty big project. That's on Tipton Highway, just south of M50. And an update on the Red Mill Dam project. The auxiliary spillway and all the walls have been completed and backfilled. I included a picture in your packet to kind of let you know what that looks like. They're currently working on the kayak portage, which would be on the south end of that. This is the first one. And they're ready for the gate and actuators to be installed. That would be in those bays right there, as you can see, but there has been a delay from the manufacturer on that. So that's setting us behind a little bit, but we should have an update soon on when that's coming. So I would say the project is 75–80% complete at this time. So that's all that I have.
Any questions of the Drain Commissioner? I do. How's the drone working out?
So we're having issues with
All right, moving along.
Yeah, it's been a struggle to get the appropriate pilot licensing done for my employees, and we've worked together with a firm in Blissfield, and they're actually spraying today for us up in Ridgeway Township, and we're gonna see how that goes and hopefully move forward in a bigger way than what we have so far. But it's the struggle has been the licensing for our employees.
And who controls the licensing?
So there's two. There's gonna be Department
chemical-
of Agriculture and the FAA.
FAA.
I hold the FAA license, and I have part of the licensure for the Department of Ag, but I've found that I have no time to go out there and try and do the work.
All righty. Well, thanks for the honest update. Moving on to updates and other business. We have a request from the Health Department, improvement bids.
Yes, in October of 2024, the Board of Commissioners approved a Health Department infrastructure, various Health Department infrastructure projects. These projects are to be funded with the CDC Public Health Workforce and Infrastructure Grant. That grant currently totals $704,738, but is to be spent over a period of 4 years from September of 2023 to September of 2027. There are 4 projects included for in the current phase. Project 1 is finishes and flooring with a total cost of $127,625. Project 2, environmental health entrance and lobby restructure. This restructures the entrance and lobby, adding 2 workstations, a small storage room, and a closet, and that cost is $188,071. And if we move down past the ARF, you can see we have an idea of what these projects will look like. There we go. Thank you. Project 3, room 2317 and 2318 renovation. This project will repurpose wasted space to create an additional room by reducing the size of rooms 2317 and 2318. That cost is $59,516. And then project 4, room 2237 and 2338 renovation. The renovation will create a functional room by reducing the size of room 2338, and that cost is $45,632. The total cost for this project is $420,844, and the request is for you to allow to move into a contract with Krieghoff for that total amount of $420,844.
So moved.
Support.
Moved by Commissioner Blanco, supported by Commissioner Tillotson. Any discussion?
No.
Mr. Tillotson.
Money's all up front.
I believe my Health Officer Hunt is here actually to answer any questions regarding the grant funding.
The money is very flexible, so what I have done in April I have requested the full amount, which is the remaining amount is over $620,000. So we are awaiting to receive that full amount in the coming weeks. So we will have all of that and we'll have it obligated here shortly.
Was that your question, Mr. Tillotson? What is your question then?
500,000 and some change is a lot of money to get paid before I get.
Before the work is done,
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Certainly, we would sign into contract, but Krieghoff would not receive the funds until the project was done.
Just, my question is, maybe before you get it even started is over $500,000 is not really what the county's about. I don't know if there's anything we can do about it, but if you look at it from another standpoint, anything over 20 or 50, and I don't know which it is, and I apologize for that, it's got to go before the full board, get paid. So now we're talking about 600 and some change, and they ain't got their hammers up yet. It's unusual to do that. I think we should be better business people than that.
Deputy Administrator Shannon Elliott, clarification?
This request will go to the full Board of Commissioners for approval. This is also grant funded through the CDC. So this is not county dollars that are being spent on these projects. And as Health Officer Hunt explained, she has requested the remaining amount, or a little over $600,000, I believe, which the county will then actually possess, the health department will possess within a matter of weeks. And those are the funds that will be expended on these projects. We're just looking for the approval to enter into the contract with Krieghoff Lenawee, and then have them provide the work, the renovations to the facility. And then we would use those grant funds to pay those invoices.
So we're pass through, really.
Correct.
And this all goes back to the terrific work that Monica Hunt did with
Absolutely.
researching the grant and did the whole PowerPoint and all that stuff over the past several months, year, or whatever. Commissioner Collins?
Been stated.
Okay. I do that.
Just a quick clarification.
Commissioner Blanco?
Yeah, thank you. So how long does it take generally? I understand you can't control the CDC, but like when you make the request, when is the time that they usually, fund your request?
So in normal times, it would be a quarter. It is a little bit of uncertain times right now. And so with the flexibility of this grant, I did request the full amount instead of just our normal 176,000 over the course of 4 years. So I have received final approval for that. We just have not received the actual funds yet.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Collins?
Let's take back to the rest Ralph's question a bit. They're not gonna get paid until the work is done. So.
Just gonna request the funds and then hang on to it.
Yes.
Correct.
All right.
It's better all the time. If we keep talking, it'll be all right.
They're very persuasive. They're very persuasive. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Hi.
Pose same sign. Motion carries. All right. Thank you so much, Monica. We have another request before us. Item B, the MSC project new fiber to administration and addition.
As you recall, we have actually put new fiber throughout the facility. This is the last piece of fiber that we would need to lay, and this is between the expansion and the administration building. And again, we just couldn't lay this until the expansion was somewhat complete and pretty much done before we could actually lay this fiber. This would have come to you in the previous fiber lays. And this allows for internet activity and things of that nature to be utilized in our network, to be utilized in the expansion building. So the request before you is from Creek, who has laid the past fiber installations, and that's in the amount of $6,620.19. And this would actually be applied to the Racebeer Campus project and the soft costs. So essentially, it's already accounted for within that budget, the Racebeer Campus expansion budget.
So move.
Support.
Motion by Tillotson, supported by Commissioner Blanco. Any discussion? Hearing none, seeing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Motion carries. All right. Thank you so much. Any updates on the MSC renovations?
It is picking up speed quickly, frankly. Lots of details going in right now. So Mr. Weaver, Mr. Reptero, Mr. Van Wenzy, myself have been very busy with last minute details and odds and ends and things of that nature. We should be looking forward to maybe taking full possession by October 17th. As Mr. Weaver, Director Weaver stated in the criminal justice meeting, trainings are ongoing currently with staff and both sides. We are looking at having a ribbon cutting for the completed facility on either September 25th or 26th. So if you could look at your calendars, Ms. Zupke will be reaching out to commissioners to determine what date works best. And then we will get that scheduled. But yes, things are moving very, very quickly out there right now. And as you can see in the pictures, it's starting to look like what the design was, what we could always see in the pictures. We're starting to see it in person. So it's pretty exciting.
That is exciting and moving along in construction is exciting because it doesn't always happen as quickly as it's supposed to. So that's good. So I guess we've covered that base with the ribbon cutting. Do they have any time frame?
We are looking in the afternoon.
Afternoon. Okay.
Yes.
Great.
And we would like to have it again in September before we move youth in so that people can actually take a tour of the facility and
That would
see
be
the completed
important.
facility.
That would be important.
Because once the youth are obviously within that section, it would be closed off to any public. So
Outstanding. Mr. Collins.
If it's later in the afternoon, fine. There's a Department of Aging meeting on that same day. Should be on the 25th.
the 25th. Ms. Robatera was part of the discussion on these dates, so I will confer with her again. It may be following that meeting, something of those sorts.
That's a what?
Okay.
Outstanding. Any other questions? All right, now we're moving along to the October meeting schedule.
Yes. So Administrator Murphy and myself and possibly some of the you commissioners will be attending the Michigan Association of Counties Conference starting September 30th and going through October 3rd. That will prevent us from attending this meeting, this regularly scheduled meeting. So we would propose that we move it out 1 week to October 9th. And we're proposing to move all meetings out a week to provide time for regularly scheduled meetings to happen prior to the Board of Commissioners meeting.
And we don't have to vote on it, but we'll be in discussions about what works best for each committee. All right, public comment period. This is the opportunity. Is there any public comment? Is there any public comment? Hearing none, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Support.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.